Here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
Is on the ground over to first. Coleman takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2. Into the box. Coleman, 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders.
Now in the box, Coleman.
Number 72. Come on, guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And their runners at the corners now.
Salvador Perez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play. Coming to the plate now, Coleman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Now the 1-0. He's running. That evens it up 1-1. Hoff, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Go, baby, square it up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out to right field.
Let's go. You're scoring. You're scoring. You're scoring.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 12-6, the final tally here. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman's.
Play ball.
Up next from Miami, Norman Lundy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? And that's the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, what's your take? Is the
4-4. Take your base.
Standing in, Carlton Coleman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. In the air to straightaway right. Guerrero has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Stepping up now, Carlton Coleman, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hoff is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So digging in now Gabby Guerrero.
Number 65.
2 outs, 1 away.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Round down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Now batting, Carlton Coleman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Alberto Casilla. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance.
1-1-1.
As hot a first half as he's had, it only takes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for my
Time for the traditional 7th.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlton Coleman, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fernandez coasts under it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Soft liner to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Miami took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Now is our
Trevor
final line
Richards.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want. I got it. I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between the Wild Bunch and the Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Wild Bunch, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Chris Davis.
The left fielder, number 2.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose.
Here comes the first pitch.
Reyes.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Darvish pauses, coming at him with the 0-1.
Outside.
Ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-1. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Eddie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Darvish is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outs. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's safe.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Murray stands at second with two gone. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now that's popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one.
Yeah.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Steve Finley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Finley.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Giving chase is Zimmer. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Settling in now, Joe Torre will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Alomar ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Leading off the inning, Roberto Alomar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Reyes scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Slow roller left side. To his left, Longoria. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Zimmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Marichal. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Now with the plate, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 27.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line towards center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home.
Ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And now the runner's trying for third. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up a double play possibility with one away.
Joey Gallo.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
JT.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Gallo, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Murray. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Ready with the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now at the plate, Steve Finley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Finley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Zobrist.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Finley isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is... So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The pitcher, Yu.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Zobrist is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the San Diego area native, Bradley Zimmer. That's lifted the other way out to left. Finley will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ramirez.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike. Strikes. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Down the third baseline. Foul. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Torre, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Joe Torre.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Marichal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the Ready once again, Chris Davis. 0 for
Leading
2
off
for him to this
Indiana,
point.
the left fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Lays off 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, right
So
fielder,
a runner at first now with 1 away, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. In the dirt here, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Fouled away. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Count remains at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Ramirez ranging up the middle, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in,
leading off for the Wild Bunch, the third baseman, Xander Bogart.
First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Alomar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in. Darvish. Ken Griffey will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bradley Zimmer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Griffey at second with 2 down. And he can't field it cleanly. Ready with the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Real Muto. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in to try it again, Steve Finley. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Joe Torre. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So coming to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Indiana, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Joey Gallo. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Joey Gallo is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman. Matt Carpenter will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Johnny Venters is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hanley Ramirez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 27.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Now batting. Here's
Bryce Harper now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Alomar gloves it, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blake Trinan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the from the stretch. Looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Now digging in, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Reyes onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jose Martinez.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Alomar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Spinning a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Reyes. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. Felipe Vasquez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
73.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 on its way. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Ready for another chance? Steve Finley. He doubled his last time through.
Finley.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben.
He's set. Here it comes.
Zobrist.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
I got what you need. I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Oh, it's the real thing. Real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Are you ready?
Time of the ball game.
You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them elks, it's time to see who be realer. Unloaded, empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper, toe ya, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my world. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. I ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck with these niggas looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready?
jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm damn near my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging out the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm damn near my family. She just popped it, still wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm damn near my family.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die. But I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitements today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they could fly. Open up and enlighten again. Enjoy the skyline, it's an incremental end. The rover. Sophia, yeah, maybe it's time. You can't stick to the highways, it's suicide. I'm welling up with excitements again. The apex resolves, you need to tell your friends. Come and see me, yeah, baby, let's cry. Sad in face, in some worlds we'd be too kind. Nature's subjected to fires again. Falling for my independence. The rover.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Talking reckless, talking the nothing. I don't need nobody. I'm showing up and I'm throwing shade my way, but I ain't sweating it. I can beat your ass without putting any effort in. Your identical to what's between your lips. Penny pinching out. You stay on some have respect, or you gon' end up getting drugged by your niggas. We gon' grab high, catch you Jackson. My people ready.
You say you sticking to the script, say that popping at the loop and put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? Am I always wins? Ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands up. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Yeah, I'm still a tone, just a holding, but I got them hands. Not the fuck out of me. Leave me where you stand. Please, I'm like greed, don't I make a bleed. Any day, catch a fade and hang it in the street. I be on the stupid, I be going crazy, dude. I've been throwed off, trained to go before middle school. He standing real tall, like he hard, but it's up tall. Got a glass jaw, I'm a southpaw, yeah.
You say you sticking to the script, say that
We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my ears and flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm something low. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run, no telling who we're running from. And a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone, losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got that green love in the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Oh. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running.
On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Cubs and the Wild Bunch. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box. Babe Ruth.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There goes the runner. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for route number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Davis is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Bradley.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping up now. Roberto Alomar as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. The 2-2 pitch. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is struck. Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Matt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into short left center. Davis moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trey Turner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hicks running from first. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hicks leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk. Corey Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Corey Seager.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the end.
Now
Lee Smith enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him.
For Indiana, the left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's fouled away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Forkball misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Carpenter is there for it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Into the box now, Trevor Story. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Blackmon stands at second with no outs.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Rizzo is there, 1 away. So digging in now, Babe Ruth flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. 2 out with the man at first. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3. Leading off the inning, Michael Waka. And they'll need him to get something going here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Bradley Zimmer. He singled his last time up.
Bradley Zimmer.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Waka on at first. Nobody out. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Fourth ball misses, and it's 1-2 now. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is settling in now. Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Taken by Alomar. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Joey. Johnny Ventures answers the call from the bench. here in the fourth.
Yellow.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Venters is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So he sets him down swinging. Joey Gallo becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Blackman is right there as he takes it for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ramirez stands at second with two gone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Men on third with two down. And he will be tagged out at the plate, so it remains. In now, Johnny.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher, Johnny Venter.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now another 0-2. Line towards center field. Zimmer patrolling center makes the play, one out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Charlie Blackman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Runner's on his way to third. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Runner at second here with one man out. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Davis going back to the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. That's popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. So the bases are Carl Edwards Jr. Right-handed.
Real Muto.
Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. There's one. On to Carpenter. It's in time. A double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Liner toward right center. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The first baseman.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Chad Green takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Green.
First pitch on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Second baseman.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Popped up. Rizzo is under it, no problem. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher. Yasmani
from the stretch.
Grandal.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner breaks for third. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Travis Shaw will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Travis Shaw.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Now pitching. Johnny.
New pitcher coming on, and it'll be the hard-throwing left-hander John. Three runs already home here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Popped up. Bogarts has room in foul territory, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Jose Alvarado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now
for Indiana.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh no, he muffed it. Still 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So striding in, Hanley Ramirez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. The 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. At the plate, Chris Davis.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here on the sinker, well off the outside. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is right there, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Bogarts shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gallo facing back, and this one will bounce into the wall. Around 2nd now and headed for 3rd. Throw won't get him. So a runner at 3rd. 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Wild Card.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Ken Griffey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. So stepping in, Bradley Zimmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. He's safe at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from 3rd as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and a strike to count. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Alomar leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Ruth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Runner at second, 1 away, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. No balls and 1 strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Smoke toward third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took. Chris Sale has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, Trey Turner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there he goes towards second. Drilled to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Ready to take his hacks again, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside the throw, and they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's the 2nd out. Nelson Cruz will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Calvin Herrera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Chris Sale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felipe Vasquez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1 the count. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gallo giving chase, and no one will track it down. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Ruth rounds third and is striding for home. The tag, and he's in there. It's now 8-8. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Matt Carpenter. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gallo on the move, and no one will track it down. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Tyler Clippard takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First offering on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kike Hernandez.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Grandal at second with 2 down. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And that retires the side. Caleb Ferguson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Bradley Zimmer has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruth is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. Striding in, Roberto Alomar, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he lays off there, 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in, Henry Ramirez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now with the plate, Joey Gallo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Sinatra. Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feeling good about yourself right now.
satisfied is hard.
6. Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, yeah, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Cut the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. When rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert, unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if you got $6, it's 6 figures on the creek. Cause in the end, we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Nothing had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Young and with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but the good online. Who wish he was, I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up. Hey, yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give a my rapper what's happening. A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Worth a 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who they illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, like in a fire to the game. Can you rap and feel the flame? Now it won't be the same. Rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. The ring, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed. I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit. The whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye and 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, home. I hope to hear from Guru.
Come here, go. Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top in that hole. Like, baby, we're the egg. Thank you for your service. Just invoicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Who get out of here? I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my what? Why you hating, my guy? You bought her contact, huh? She come and play with you, huh? I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no lessons. I saw your and I caught it glow like a cardigan sweater, call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for life, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of nothing. Won't say that, no, won't say that. But when your will is a Fortune, you live, gotta stay jacked. Don't be talking much, copy too much. These Carter, you live, Jason Clark must be top. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen, got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah, they ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out there S-class, I guess you won't see the problem. I know her.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park. Eric Fetty gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, if you're looking for...
So next to the plate for the Royals, Carlton Coleman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Pick up the ball,
Sear
stand right
down
here.
the first
On the
base
bag,
line.
on the bag.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner will score from second.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster one run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Sanchez is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see Addison Russell play. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here
we go, kid. Here we go.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And Adams will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Now Carlton Coleman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, way to get off.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perez.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Mancini.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Sanchez going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Phillips. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of
all right,
similar.
Hold it here.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 41.
Hey, get a good one.
Into the box now, Carlton Coleman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Salvador Perez would be next. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Count remains full.
Be nice and patient, one at a time.
Liner toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough. In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
4-4. Take the base.
Ready for another chance. Carlton Coleman.
Number 72.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
They have a rip like
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Due up next is Salvador Perez.
Right here. See it driving. Let's go right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Standing in, Carlton Coleman. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Kansas City Royals.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Carlos Carrasco. Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River in Nationals Park here in Washington. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Kansas City Royals and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now in the box, Carlton Coleman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Number 72.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle.
Hard 90.
Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. KC. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. The 2-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Coleman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, Carlton Coleman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Russell stands at second with no outs. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
3.